everyone. So today I will be talking about KGSP scholarship, which is also known as Korean Government Scholarship Program, which is like one of the very fantastic and prestigious scholarship in the world. Lots of people were asking me. I made a video last year, and this year they changed something, so lots of people were commenting me to make a video about it. So I thought I'm gonna make a whole video, what to apply, why to apply, how to apply, what's the eligibility, and what you can win through this scholarship, and what some of the tips. So I'm gonna make a whole video. It's gonna be a little bit long, so if you guys want to just skip directly to how to apply, you can little bit skip the video. Anyways, let's go directly. I'm Majid. I'm from Pakistan and I'm living in South Korea for 3 years. I was the scholarship, I availed the scholarship in 2015. I did my master's and now I'm working in a company right now here in South Korea. Anyways, before going directly to about the scholarship, please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, you can subscribe it if you want. If not, it's totally fine. Anyways, so let's go to the the guideline. First of all, what the scholarship is about. Guys, if you might have heard about Erasmus scholarship, or Fulbright scholarship, or Turkey Bursary scholarship, or MEXT scholarship for Japan. So these are all the scholarships, very famous scholarships all over the world. KGSP scholarship is among one of them. It's by the South Korean government, and the basic purpose is to build the cultural bridges from between different countries. So every year they take hundreds of students from all over the world. For example, this year they are taking 840 students. So you can be one of them. From those pool of 840 students, you can be one of them, because the number of countries are 146. So it's all over the world. It doesn't matter you're from Pakistan, India, it doesn't matter you're from Peru, Chile, Bolivia, it doesn't matter you're from Canada, or from Argentina or Indonesia, Philippines. Which part of the world you are from, you can apply for this scholarship program. There are some eligibility criteria, I'm going to talk about it, but anyways, the purpose was to bring students from all over the world, get them study in South Korea, teach them some things about Korean language, and they get to know about Korean culture, they meet with local people, get married maybe. Anyways, and then you go to your countries and build a cultural bridges. Also in Korea, do a very positive research, very potential research here also, so that you can, when you go back to your country, you can serve your country. So this is very nice purpose. It's not like there's nothing related to brainwashing or something. No, it's very nice, very beautiful scholarship. So that was the main purpose. Now once you but let's talk about what are the benefits of this scholarship, because everyone wants to know the benefits. So for example, if you avail the scholarship, you will get to study 1 year Korean language program in a Korean language institute in South Korea, and the whole 1 year language is again totally free. Meanwhile, you will be getting 1 month scholarship. If you are doing masters, you will be getting almost $900, and if you are a PhD scholarship, if you are masters or PhD scholarship, you will be getting almost $900 scholarship. Apart from that, your insurance is covered, your airfare. So from your home country, if you're coming from Philippines, so from Philippines to Korea is totally covered. From Korea to when you complete your studies and then you go back to Philippines, it's gonna be totally covered. So airfare is covered. When you do your research, so after 1 year in language, you have to go to your graduate school, your university, for masters or PhD. So in that school, after you complete your your studies and you write a thesis, they will even pay you for the thesis fee to print out the thesis. Apart from that, there are so many programs like cultural exchange programs going on within South Korea. Those are all free by KGSP. Apart from that, they give you settlement allowance for $200 or $250 when you come to Korea. So these are all very benefits. They are paying you to study Korean, to study Korean culture, to study in South Korea, and to do the research. It's the best thing. So these are the benefits about about this scholarship. Now comes to the eligibility criteria. I'm sorry if I'm speaking very fast, but if you guys don't understand Korean, I'm sorry if you guys don't understand English, if you are from Nepal, India, Pakistan, or Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, if you can speak Hindi, I have made one video in Urdu or Hindi. You guys can check it out, and the link will be somewhere on the video. You guys can figure out. Let's talk about the eligibility criteria. So guys, one of the first thing is you need to be under 40 years old. at the time of applying. So it's very must thing. You need to be under 40 years old. Second thing is you need to be one of those 146 countries. Please check out in the website also. I'm gonna put the document description link in my video. Also you can download the document from the website. So check out if your country is eligible, but most of the time your country definitely will be one of those 146 countries. And if you are applying for masters, you must have completed bachelor's degree, or you should be in your last semester, and by 1st of September 2019 you should graduate. So guys, it's again very important. If you are not graduating by 1st of September, you are not eligible to apply. So if you are graduated, then yeah, you are fine, totally fine. Same goes with the PhD also. And again, you're healthy, you have not done anything wrong in your country, not political strikes, or your name is not in the bad guys list. So these are the basic requirements. And also you have not studied in Korea on yourself, on your own expenses. If you are a KGSP scholarship 4 years ago, and you want to apply for again, you can apply, do that. But if you studied in South Korea on your own expenses, you are not eligible to apply. So these are the basic requirements. You can see the whole list again. Anyways, there are 67 universities where you can apply for this scholarship, and the most you can all sort of majors, all sorts of fields are included, be it engineering, be it IT, computer sciences, be it linguistics or arts or science, all sort of natural sciences, all sort of fields are related there, business or English literature. I can't name all the fields, but you got the idea. Whatever field you are thinking, it should be there. It should be offering this scholarship for those fields, apart from MBBS, medical or nursing, I guess, but overall other things are included. Now let's get to the main thing about how to apply. But before applying, guys, one of the thing, every year they have specific quota for each countries. Let me talk about the quota first. So there are 146 countries. I'm not talking about all, but I'm going to talk about very few. For example, for Pakistan, a total of 14 students come each year from Pakistan. 14. From Indonesia, 26 students come. So if you are from Indonesia, you have more chances, 26 people are coming from Indonesia, and from Philippines it's 18. So this year, Pakistanis are how much? 14. Filipinos are 18 and Indonesians are 26. So you guys are can compare how good your chances are to apply. Now, how to apply? So guys, it's kind of little bit tricky, so please keep watching the video. If I'm boring, I'm sorry, but keep watching the video. If you have any questions, you can leave the comment also. There are two ways to apply. One is through embassy and one is through university track. I'm gonna talk about pros and cons of both these ways, and I'm gonna explain each way separately. First of all, by embassy track. So each embassy of these 146 countries, they have different quota out of those total number of students. So like I say, Pakistanis were how much? 14. Out of those 14s, embassy will select 5 people. The others, they go to the university track. Again, for example, for Philippines, there were total how much? 18. And out of 18, the embassy selects 6 people. The other 12 students will be selected by universities. And for Indonesians, for example, a total were 26, 12 students are selected by embassy. So you got the idea. Out of total number of students for each country, embassy has little bit quota, and other universities track has different quota. So in order to apply for university track, what you have to do, you go to the embassy website in your own country, you download the application form. There will be application form, there will be statement of purpose form, there will be personal statement form, there will be research work form, there will be agreement and health form, and then you need to fill out all these documents. There will be reference letter form. You need to fill out all these documents. For reference letter, you need to have 2 reference letter. You need to get the the sample from the embassy website, and then you give to your teachers or professors, and they will sign that like you're a very good student or something. And then you need all these documents, and then you need to submit to embassy. Now the good thing about embassy track is you can select 3 universities out of those 67 universities. Gosh, there are so many numbers, and I'm feeling like I'm the guy from that 21 movie. Like, I'm keep on repeating the numbers and numbers. Anyways, that's a bad joke. So you need to apply for 3 universities out of 67 universities. This is a good thing, because out of 3, if you get selected even in one of the universities, you are gone. You can, most of the time, you will get the scholarship. So in your application form, when you submit your documents to universities, you need to submit 1 original set of documents and 3 set of photocopies for each universities, the one university you are applying. So that's how you need to submit these all documents. Plus you need to submit your documents of your bachelor's degree, or your if you are applying for PhD, you need to submit your documents of your master's degree also, and your intermediate degree also. If you cannot submit your original, you can submit your documents by attested photocopies, and then you can submit to embassy. Now embassy will shortlist. For example, there are 1000 people applying. Embassy will shortlist, let's say, 20 people. At first they will upload their names on the website, and after those 20 people, they will call them for interview. You go to the interview in embassy will select, for example, 7 or 8 people. Let's say in case of Pakistan, embassy will select 7 or 8 people, and embassy will send these 7 or 8 people applications to all the universities. Okay, and most of the time, if universities will check, if they want this student or no, most of the time they will accept it. 90% of the time universities will accept. But still you have 3 chances. If this one didn't accept you, if this one didn't accept you, and this one can accept you, you have lots of chances. So if university accept you, one of the universities accept you, they will send the final approval from NIIED, and then they will do a final checkup. And if embassy selects you, university selects you, 99% of the time NIIED, the government, that institute, will also select you for the scholarship, and then you are done. You will be coming to South Korea. But if you are very bad luck, if you are those 0.001% of the students, like even embassy selected you, university selected you, still there can be chances, like if they find something wrong in your documents, you can still be disqualified. But 99% of the time you will be selected. So there's a procedure. You will be flying to the South Korea and landing in the capital of Seoul. Anyways, now let's come to the other way, university track. Now like in embassy track, the process is very long. You need to apply to embassy shortlist you, embassy sends your documents to universities, then university send your documents to NIIED, and then you got selected. It's a quite long process. But in case of university track, it's a short process. What you have to do, out of these 67 universities, you can send your documents to only 1 university. That's a bad thing, but it's a good thing also. You keep talking to professors before applying, like, hi professor, I like your research, I wanted to research in your lab, I'm a blah blah blah, very big scholar, blah blah blah, whatever you have to write. And then you keep on you keep searching what program you want to apply. Talk to the professor, and if professor agrees that yeah, okay, you can come to my lab, you send your letter. You tell him like, I want to apply for KGSP, and most of the time they will know. And then you send your documents to the universities. You don't need to send your documents to the embassy. You send your document to that university, and that university will send your document to NIED. So that's it. So what you have to do, if a professor agrees to take you in, you have to send your documents to the university, and then university will accept, and again they will send your documents to NIED, and most of the time you will get accepted. So it's very simple process. But the thing is, you have only one chance. You can only send your documents to 1 university, not more than that. So this is pros and cons of university track and embassy track. And guys, that's how you apply. Go to the embassy website, download the application form, fill out the application form. Let me know if you need any help. And one of the most important thing about the GPA, most of the time they say GPA doesn't matter, but in case of KGSP it does. You need to have 2.64 of GPA out of 4 scale in order to apply. So if you have 2.64 or above, you are eligible to apply. But that's it guys, that's how you apply. I'm gonna make another video about some tips I want to give you, but this is all about it. So please let me know guys if you have any question. I'm sorry if I'm speaking very long, very fast, and the video was very long, but still let me know guys if you need any help, and I'm gonna be there to help you out. Subscribe to the channel if you guys like, or leave the comment. Thank you so much guys, and bye bye. See you in Korea.